What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Haunted Beard. My name is Jake. Thank you once again for joining me. So today I'm doing another first-time live reaction video. I haven't done one of these for a while and just felt like doing another one seemed like a good time to do it. So I put the poll out and let you guys vote, and by the thinnest of margins, well, pretty darn thin anyway, Pet Sematary just barely edged out Phantasm with 38% to 34%. So the people have spoken. You guys have chosen. So Pet Sematary 1989 is the choice. So here we go. I don't really know a whole lot about the story. I know just kind of the basic setup here. I know that there's a cemetery out behind somebody's house where the pets start resurrecting from the dead, and I think eventually it gets to people, and people start resurrecting from the dead as well. So that's really about all I know. I have heard about the character of Zelda and how she has haunted many children's dreams, apparently. And so, yeah, looking forward to it. I always have a little bit of reservation with going into some of these older movies, you know, especially from the 80s and movies that a lot of people grew up watching as kids. And, you know, I don't want to set my expectations too high because I know a lot of times, you know, these movies affect us so much when we're kids. And then so we carry that into adulthood. And now, you know, watching it the first time here and missing out on it as a kid, I don't want to get my hopes up too high. You know, sometimes them older movies feel a little dated and stuff, but I am excited about this one. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, without further ado, here is my live reaction to Pet Sematary. Let's do it. Liking the opening vibe so far, pretty good. The music is kind of nice, kind of a like children's choir almost kind of thing. It's not bad. Based upon the novel by Stephen King. Oh, I didn't know he wrote it as well. I mean, I knew he wrote the book. I didn't know he wrote the film adaptation. That's cool.
Ellie, be careful! Ellie!
Oh no. Oh, I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps.
Gage!
Oh.
No, you don't, my friend. Not in that road.
It's Herman Munster.
And I'll take you up there sometime. Tell you the story too.
Kids, man, I tell you, even though this movie, I have a feeling there's going to be parts of it that are probably going to feel a little dated, but I still feel like it's going to be pretty effective because I know it in some way involves kids, which to me it hits me different now being a father myself. The stuff with the kids, man, it just kind of, it's almost like it hits a little too close for home sort of thing. So yeah, we'll see. And what's with all the semis going down that road?
That you, Doc?
Yeah, it's me.
The two main reasons is there.
Where does it lead?
Pet Sematary.
Always thought it would be lucky to marry a doctor.
Odd character?
There's the place.
What's it say, Mommy?
It says Pet Cemetery, honey.
Well, they have to learn about death somehow, now don't they, Miss Creed?
Why?
Place where the dead speak. No! Not right out loud.
He's not God's cat, he's my cat. But God gets on if he wants one.
So the idea that King had in the story, at least from what I'm picking up in the movie so far, of like young children having to try to like contemplate death and like learn about that and kind of try to understand what it is pretty dark, obviously, but also kind of compelling too. just a really interesting thought and idea to write a whole story on.
I don't want Church to get his nuts cut, Daddy.
Did you hear that?
Yes, he did.
But if anything does happen while he's under the gas, now it's a 1 in 1,000 shot, but it does happen. You explain it to her.
And it's like there's already just like little things just sort of in that little conversation that I can kind of relate to as a parent. Yeah, just again that idea of trying to, you know, teach your kids about the reality of death. It is just like, how do you navigate that as a parent, right? It's like there's no
Nuts cut, yes.
instruction manual on how to do that.
That colorful phrase into my...
Bye-bye.
Whoa. Holy cow. Holy cow, man, that was a shocking jump cut.
Sorry, cardiac monitor.
Oh. Whoa. All right.
Go on to the place where the dead walk.
Get in there.
Whoa.
That shirt's all right.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh, we can't climb over that. We'll break our necks.
No, we won't.
Man, where the heck is he taking him, dude? They're going on like a full-out hike. Ooh, mountain climbing, man. Good grief.
This time I mean it.
I think Judd knows more than he's letting on.
Stonia.
Yeah.
I saw it up there in the old Micmac garden.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Dude, them glowing eyes are cool. Dude, that is a gnarly looking cat, man. I like too so far that the film's kind of touching on, again, just that perspective of a parent and like the, you know, the white lies, if you will, that we tell our kids to, like, you know, try to protect them, right? It's like how much of the truth about the world do we reveal to them versus how much do we try to hold those things back to protect them, right? I like that the movie's kind of dealing with some of those things. It's good.
Now,
Hey, there he
may
is.
the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make...
More tough questions that children like to ask their parents. We oftentimes have no clue how to answer. She obviously has something.
I thought she might have.
There's something with the wife, a tragedy or some sort of loss in her past that we don't know about.
I had to feed her sometimes. I hated it. But I did it. It wasn't just so she wouldn't feel it. To look like this monster. Even now, I wake up and I think... She started to... She's choking. Zelda's choking.
Definitely has some trauma in her past.
Watch him.
The semi-trucks, man.
That's it, Lois.
It's like this recurring, I don't visual motif or something almost. It's like, what's with the semi-trucks? Why is there a semi-truck running down the road every 2 minutes? Seriously, they're gonna do this again?
Let him go on the road, Lois.
Get him, boy.
Oh my god.
Get the baby. Get the baby.
Oh my god. Oh. Dude, this movie's going to some heavy places, man. It's going to some deep, dark places.
I told her when you were first married, you'll have all the grief you can stand and more, I said.
Jeez, man. I didn't know what I was in for with this movie. This is heavy. Jeez Louise.
God could take it back if he wanted to, couldn't he?
Wow. Okay. I've hit a little over the halfway point, and I just figured I would give some thoughts so far. Yeah. This... I'm kind of at a loss for words a little bit. Man, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. Like I said before, I didn't really know much about the story other than just kind of a general synopsis. But man, this gets into some heavy stuff, and yeah, like really dark, depressing, heavy stuff with obviously with death, but from the perspective of, you know, a child trying to process that and sort of, you know, it's almost like from the parent's perspective, it's like seeing your child's loss of innocence almost. And like just that scene that just happened with the daughter, and like the father trying to see his daughter kind of contemplate and process the death of her own little brother. Man, dude, that's some intense stuff. Wow. I was not expecting something so heavy, but it goes there, man. Man, just trying to like think of King's thought process of writing this story is like, man, this guy had to go to some dark places. But man, the horror here, it feels real, especially, I think it's something that any parent, you know, could relate to some degree, right? When you realize eventually your kid's going to reach that age to where, you know, they know what death is, and they're going to start thinking about it for themselves of like, oh, is that going to happen to me one day? And then, you know, they start asking you questions about those types of things. And it's just like, how do you even begin to try to explain some of those things to a young child? And like, my goodness, I did not expect the movie to go to these places, but yeah, it's going there. So, all right. Yeah, let's keep on going. Here we go.
But it ain't that, Lewis. 'Cause don't think about doing it, Lewis. The place gets hold of you. With the place.
Dude, that's so messed up. Seriously, though. Like, imagine, my God, having to dig up your own son's body. Golly, dude. That is a weird painting.
Probably went out for a hamburger or a chicken dinner, dear. You know how men are when they're alone.
Yeah, we do like chicken dinners and hamburgers, it's true. Dude. That's so whacked. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's a haunting visual. Him sitting there in his dug-up grave holding his dead kid. My goodness. What the heck's going on with her? And his film's had a few kind of very sort of jarring moments like that. Oh, okay. Oh, boy.
I'm coming for you, Rachel.
Dude. Oh, man. Creepy. I love them 80s special effects. It'll be very interesting how this all plays out from here. Yeah, Gage is gonna come back, and it's not gonna be good.
Come back to us.
see what happens. The fact that it's a little kid, too, just even makes it more kind of unsettling. Oh boy.
You the one playing games? Where did you...
Oh, the Achilles. Whoa. Again, man, the kid stuff, it's like having like a 3-year-old as this zombie killer. It's pretty crazy. Oh, man.
Never get out of bed again! Never get out of bed again!
Dude, that is seriously creepy. That looks like that weird painting.
I'd like you something, Mommy.
See, and now he's gonna have to go kill his kid and see him die for the second time. Okay, I want to know how they got the cat to act like that. Here we go. Holy cow. What in the world happened to the house? Dude, conceptually, it's just such a crazy, dark concept of, like, what is playing out here. A father having to hunt down his undead child to kill him. Oh! Holy! Man, they really kind of hit you in the feels there. Golly. Man, just devastating. Wow. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Man, you know, okay. That is a devastating and tragic story. I did not expect this to be like this very sort of thought-provoking meditation on death and grief. But wow. Stephen King, man, he brought it. Yeah, obviously the writing there is the standout, which is obviously all King, and just the ideas and the the concepts that he's working with and everything. Yeah, really good. Really, really good. That was a lot darker and more serious and more depressing of a movie than I expected. Man, I feel like there's some parts in there that were probably more fleshed out in the book than what we got here in the film. Just like little things like, first of all, the character of Missy, the little caretaker that we see earlier on in the film. I feel like I don't know, that's kind of an underdeveloped little element or character rather of the movie that I feel like probably the story there's maybe more context to who she is and sort of what happened there. And some other little things too, like that weird painting that I mentioned, and then why Gage was dressed like that woman in the painting. The ghost character, Pascal. He how they implemented him was I don't know, kind of strange in terms of like he almost tried to serve as this sort of like warning call to the characters. Again, there's these kind of these things that are used throughout the film that I feel like definitely would have been fleshed out more in the book that I wish we could have gotten a little bit more in the film. But man, I was really impressed with that. That like hit me a lot harder and a lot deeper than I really expected. And sure, there's probably some things I could go through there and say, maybe a little dated and stuff like that, obviously, but just the writing is extremely strong. The concept, the ideas, the themes, and everything still holds up really well. And man, that thing it leaves quite an impact. So I was very impressed with that. Hopefully I can sleep well tonight with some Zelda memories living rent-free in my brain. Jeez, dude. Very creepy. Man, in just like a few minutes of screen time, she leaves an impression. Freaky. Anyways, yeah, I liked it. So thanks, guys, for voting on that one. It was good stuff. I think what I'm gonna have to do, since Phantasm was so close in the polls, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and do that one next, since there is quite a few of you who wanted me to react to that one as well. But yeah, Pet Sematary, man, pretty good stuff. I was quite impressed with it. There's a lot there that to kind of chew on, and yeah, it's good stuff. So, anyways, yeah. There you go. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like always, if you got anything out of this video, go ahead and do me a favor. And do not click that subscribe button unless you want to be haunted by the beard.